So Swissy yen, I would run with that momentum. So I'm looking for VWAP, volume profile. Yeah, we're just into the Asian Open. That's the orange line. Yeah, it's a deep pullback. I'll tell you what I wouldn't mind seeing. See the current day. Okay, I'll show you this. We've got the current day value area high and the current day value area low. Given that the higher time frame has been bullish, I want to see it break up above the value area low. Okay, let me explain this. So this is the strategy. In fact, here it is here, look. What you get in a trend is expansion and retrace, right? So there's expansion retrace. When it pulls back, you get this value range through here. And what will happen is it'll pull back down into this area. And it'll tap under it. See this signal? This is a fade back into the value area. So what happened here is this is broken. It broke through the bottom end of the value area and it faded back through. So you want to be on, well, this one was a bit tricky because the higher time frame here was trending down. It's not the best example. This here, what I'm looking for is much the same thing. See, look, let's just have a look here, right? So let's just assume that this starts to create a value area, which it is. So you got value area high, value area low, the high and low of this sideways ranging price action. We want to see it dip under. This is a typical Wyckoff setup where you get a range and then you get the run on liquidity, you get the manipulation, and then you get this price action. So what we're looking for is this specifically. So what we can do is we can set up our indicators on the lower time frame down into the 1 minute. But sure, here we go. Look, if this breaks into, I'll probably look to buy that. The break into the value area range, value area low. There it goes. Look, and what I'm going to do with this though is, and this should fire a signal. It should give us a volume profile signal. So I'm looking for add alert, and it'll be a value area fade reclaim bullish. Once per bar close, create that. All right, for some reason anyway, I'm probably going to buy that. And I'll tell you what I want to do with this is it's getting away on me. Trading, buy, sell. I'm a bit late to the party, guys. So I'm going to buy, and I want to go in at, actually, got to get into fusion markets. So I missed the boat with this. There it is. That's the fade. It'll tell you when the candle actually closes, with the high and the low of the candle completely within the value area low. All right, so that's the fade back into value. I'm just going to go long. I would have liked to have gotten in earlier. And what's going on here? Oh, okay. Well, that's not really where I wanted to enter, but I don't know. I'll throw my, I'm going to risk, this is 0.01 lots. It's minimal risk. And you'll target the value area high for a start. All right. What's this? The Swissy yen. The other alert that I would like with this, and I want to see it break above these VWAPs. So I'm a little bit early, to be honest. You really want to see it break above the blue VWAP and then continue up. But anyway, let's see how we go with this one. But, start off with small risk while you are sorting out your strategy. Now, the other indicator that I wouldn't mind having on board is the Nexus Scalper. I'm going to create an alert and I'm going to select Fusion 0, which is my entire list. Once per bar close, bullish or bearish, go both, because I'd like to see all the alerts, so we'll create that. You've got to take these signals in conjunction with some kind of strategy, like what I'm explaining here. And the other signal that I really like is the P, the Scalpmaster. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to set up the Scalpmaster alert to go off on everything, and it's going to be either buy or sell. All right, we'll just go universal. Once per bar close, create. And what I really, really want to do with these is bring my stop loss to break even. I'll just double click that. Bring my stop loss to break even really quickly, because, for example, see this P alert here. See how it pulled away and never came back to that? Yeah, I mean, depending on where you got involved with that, right? That's one setup that you can run with, right? Just bringing your stop loss to break even really quickly, because there will be some that run away from your entry point. And like when you increase your risk, like let's just pull that up, follow the green, see the green dots here? So I'll stay with those green dots with my stop loss, but I really would like to move my stop loss to break even and just hope that this continues on. Some of them will and a lot of them won't. So you'll end up losing quite a few due to a break-even stop loss. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to reduce our risk. See the green dots forming here? Okay, I'm just going to continue to pull my stop loss up. Okay, I'm risking 27 cents, all right? Now, as I said, start off with 0.01 and make this work. But what I really want to do with this is extend this target, and a natural target would be that VWAP that we pulled in, right? And the other thing you can do is you can extend the volume profile, take it from back here, right? We're right at the bottom of this volume profile, so I'm hoping that this will hold and I'll look to hopefully fade back through this value area. Tight stop, see the green dots? Just follow them up, like so. All right, got a couple of other signals I've missed, but that's all right. Here we go, dollar Swiss. I mean, I'd like to get to a point where this is almost, see there's another green dot there. All right, so just stay with these green dots. I'm risking 11 cents now. All right, let's just have a look and see what else we've got. Scalpmaster, double click. I'm late, too late. Oh, look at these P back down in here. All right, I've set up my signals too late. So you really want to get on board early on. See the value area low here? This is the value area low. That's the value area high. All right, and this is the fade back into value. So that would have been a perfect entry right here on that signal there. And then you're targeting up in here. Stop under there. See that? That's like nearly 3-hour target. That was a P Scalpmaster. Okay, we got I'm a bit behind the 8 ball, unfortunately, with these. Never mind. Let's have a look at, that's pound dollar. We've got dollar yen, dollar Swiss. That's a red. Yeah, I would short that. So go short, sell. It's probably against the trend, but let's just give that a shot. TP down in here. So what are we doing? We are short here based on this fade back into value. Right? Probably a little bit late to the party, but see how we go. Tiny risk, so there's no sweat. You're not going to stress over this. There's virtually nothing to lose. Right? Value area high, value area low way down in here. So this is a fade back through value, potentially. We'll see how we go. See the red dots? Okay, that's your stop loss. So when you gain a bit of ground with this, and you can see it's successful and you're ahead, you want to do 0.01 lots, just like I'm doing through the session. You come out profitable, repeat that, and then when you're confident, don't go nuts with the lot size, guys. And this is trading my real account. It is a demo account, but it's the master account for my my trade copy, my Telegram signals for automatic trade copy. 0.01, no sweat. If you increase that lot size and this goes against, that's when you lose control, you get emotional, right? You got a lot at stake, and then when you get stressed, if this goes against, if this hits my stop, I don't care. It's 25 cents, right? If this was $250, I'd be panicking on the first red candle here. Going against me, right? So get your system together. Start on 0.01. When you're profitable, and you are profitable within every session open 2-3 times, bump that up to 0.02. This is how you develop into a profitable trader. Okay, trade with your plan. Oh, look at all the signals I'm missing. And stay with it, guys. What have we got going here? Swiss yen, okay. Let's just check that out. Okay, it's pulling back down. Very tight stop. And I'm following the green dots are coming from the trend channel. That's my stop loss. And it would be preferable if this was breaking into a bullish channel. This is breaking into the cloud at the moment. You can see the red and the green. This is a cloud, the trend channel cloud. Let me show you that. See the cloud? But the breakout of the cloud would be better. Anyway, come back to it. Let's just have a look at some of these. 1 minute. What's this? Okay, just keeping an eye on that value area high and low. See, that's the fade back into value, and I missed it. That would have been where you want to get short. Just stop right above that low, high I should say, and you're already down. Is that 4R? Look at that. That is extremely profitable, guys. And I totally missed it because I'm doing the video. I missed this one as well. Look, short. Value area high. We didn't get that, but we got a P. All right. That's already up at 2.93R. No, I missed the boat. Never mind. Look at this. This P here. Look, short. Right on the signal. Stop. Tight stop. Where are we now? Look. Nearly 2R already. Okay. And these will generally run fairly close together. I've already missed it. Euro Aussie. Yeah. There you go. Look, down in here. See this? Look. Current day value area low. And go for that first green signal. If you want the green candle. Or the first white candle. Don't go on the red candle. Wait till it turns white. Long. Look at this. After this signal here, the first white candle, look, watch out for that stop. Watch out for this move down in here. That was a bit tricky. But, you get in again there. And where do we go? 4R. That's hugely profitable. All right, so I'm behind the 8 ball. So, basically, the Scalpmaster and the Nexus Scalper have only just recently been released. And I'm discovering them myself right now. I'm having to break a very old habit of setting up super wide stops. I was a swing trader. Over 20 years I've been doing it. And that's been a problem, trying to adapt to tight stops like this. But in this current environment, this is the way to go. Let's just have a look at our Swiss yen. In the current environment, we've got a lot of volatility. All right, I'm going to go break even with that. It's probably a little early, but we're above VWAP and it might hold above VWAP. See how we go. This would have been the entry point up in here, guys. This break down through here would have been it there. That would have been the fade through the value area high back here. Anyway, you've got to try to break old habits. And this is the way to do it, 0.01 loss, where you don't stress and you can start to develop your trading system. See this? The value area high, value area low, break down into the value area. So with a bit of luck, I mean, it is trending up, but we do have a break under this line. So with a bit of luck, we might see it trade down all the way down. I'm going to reduce my risks. See, follow the red dots. See the red dots there? Okay, stay with that. That's the trend channel target. That'd be nice. That's a 4R target if we reach it. See what happens. So take the VWAP and the volume profile out. See the channel? I really want to see a break through the channel. Oh, stop loss. Okay, Swissy, yeah, now. Break even stop was touched. Okay, that's fine. I'm missing the boat. Look, XTI. So risk 18 cents. Okay, when you get better, this 18 cents then becomes $180, depending on your position size, right? What do we got? We're looking for the volume profile. Throw it back on. So yeah, just keep an eye on the cloud, and you want like to break into or out of the cloud is a good thing. The VWAP gives you the value area high and low of VWAP. So always think about, like if it's trending up, always consider it pulls back and it, goes into this range and then at some stage it'll dip under, right? So you could specifically look for only trending opportunities than that dip under the value area. So this is the VWAP value high and low, the daily VWAP, right? That's the first thing. The second thing you've got is the volume profile, right? So let's just take VWAP that out. Now, what you can do if you want to is you can come down here and enable the shading, right? There's your volume profile shading. So you've got shaded areas everywhere. It's probably a bit bright. Drop it back. Go okay. Okay, so it's the high and low of this range. You want that break back into the value area low. If it breaks under in a bullish trend, for example, and then you're away. There's a lot to this. So if we throw that VWAP back on, you get the combination of the yellow and the blue shading. So this is the value area. Think about it this way, right? It's trending up, comes back, goes into value, goes to the next, okay, continues on, and then you get this range. We're looking for that break into the value area low, continue trend continuation, generally speaking. But in an ideal world, you're going to want all of these lines to be facing in the same direction, right? Okay, so you actually want price to be above this. So this is actually in a bearish trend overall. Trend track multi, to give you a bit of an idea. See the 4 hour and the daily are bearish, So maybe we're looking for short signals here. Maybe that's the case, so we look for that. Anyway, look, that's a lot to digest. Oh, look, they're firing and I'm missing them. Let's have a look. Euro dollar. Yeah, and I mean, look, the other thing is you can just go with the trend or against the trend, if you like, on the higher time frame by just see the value area low, see the shaded zone, that first P there, long, as it breaks into the value area, like a shaded area. Let's see, I'm already up 2.7. Let's see if we can catch one of these. That's already broken out. Yeah, very slow to the slow off the mark today, unfortunately. Just doing the video and I've kind of lost it. But that's what we'll be looking for there. Look, that's 3 hour. I mean, this is incredibly profitable. If I was on the ball, if I wasn't doing the video and I was focused, that's where we're at with all of this. Look, dollar Swiss. Oh, we got that one running. Okay. See if we get something out of that. But yeah, again, that would have been an ideal entry point way up in here. So I'm really late to the party, unfortunately. Okay, you can follow the red signals, the red dots. Dollar CAD, what have we got? Let's take that out. Oh, what happened to our dollar Swiss? Wait a second. Are we still in it? Yeah. All right, dollar CAD. Yeah, okay. I'm late. Look, see the value area high? That fade, that's your entry point there. And that's reached already like 3R. I mean, it's incredibly profitable, guys. But you want to get in early on with the Aussie dollar. What's going on here? You don't want to be trading midpoint, midway. Like you got the shaded zone, see it? There's 3 shades. Just be careful you don't get. You could take the trend channel out if you like. Go to 100 here. Cloud opacity. Just get rid of that if you like. You've got the dots. You've got the green dots and the red dots. So that's your trend channel. So what I'm interested in is these 2 shaded zones. So you want to get in at the bottom, at the base. See the fade. See the low area here. Look, that's where you get long. There's 5R. Right. I totally missed the boat today. All right, you catch these, and if you like, you can wait for the green candle, the first white candle. If it's red, there's the first white one there. Up to you. All right, down here, see the shaded zone, or wait a minute. We've got this. What's the higher time frame say? The pound Aussie. Actually, it could be something. Pound Oz, 0.01. Okay, we might have an opportunity. Value area high, value area low. Here we go. Short. The only problem is it's trading above VWAP, and VWAP is pointing up. So you really want to run with, see this? See how this is trading up? This is the outer edge of the weekly VWAP. So this is obviously tracking that. It might come back down into it and then continue up, but just sell. I'm going to risk 40 cents. See what we get. There's a P, look at that. So we had that bearish fade. Here we go. And then follow it down, stop loss. We don't have any dots above. Okay, that's cool. So that's the sort of thing you want. See, this is the previous day close, this green line here as well. So I'm just wondering whether it's going to hold above that and continue bullish. So see, these are bullish. But the higher time frame is telling me bearish. Grab this guy here, the trend track multi, and it'll tell you, see, look, 2, 4 on daily and weekly are bearish. Okay, cool. All right, we're running with the higher time frame. See the P's? The first P kicking in here. I'm a little bit late. I should have got in earlier when I saw this, right? So, I hesitated. That's risking 30 cents. Perfect example of how emotional and how the psychology of this thing grabs you, right? I was hesitant, I was like, is it bearish? Is it this? Is it that? I do it. After all my years of trading, I still do it. Okay, so you've got to learn to trust your system by repeating this with very small risk. Get profitable, then you get confident, and then just repeat the process. Keep profiting on low risk, and then bump it up, guys, and build your thing. So what we've got here now, we've got 2 red dots off the trend channel. That's your stop loss level. See these? That's starting to form. In fact, that's the channel starting to kick off. So we pull that down and we follow the dots. Keep that risk very small. And again, this could be $200. Okay, but it's 21 cents in this case. Slowly but surely. So we're trading from the high of the range down, and in some cases this will take off and it would leave everything behind. And you just need one of these with a 7R. What's this? What have we got here? That's nearly 4R. Okay, let's see if we can give ourselves a 4R outcome. Okay, see how it's trading down here? That's the low of the value area, and that's where it could pull back and work its way back up to the high. So you want to consider as to whether you want to close this trade or pull that to break even and go for broke. Go for a 4R target. Nice. See what happens. If it gets taken out, it doesn't matter. Wait for the next one. Gold. All right. Look at this. Okay. See here. See the value area high and low. Look at this, guys. Aussie. Look. All right. I'm going to wrap it up. We'll be doing videos on this every day. But don't you love gold? $5. Okay. What have I got running? Dollar Swissy. All right. Cool. Yeah, and at the moment we are, where are we at? We're at what? 3R, right? Now here's another thing too. Now where to take profit. The trend channel will give you a dot down in here somewhere. Stay with this while you are, look, there's a chance it trades back up to the high of the value range. Right, that's the risk. But see these green dots? That's time to close. We've made 3R profit, right? Nothing wrong with that. See down in here? Right, that's your exit. These signals here telling you to get ready to take your money. And this trend channel will give you a dot when it's over X. Oh, look. See these crosses? That's the trend channel TP. Look, see? Crosses. I'm going to close it. 27 cents, righto? The trend channel TP is here. It's telling you it'll either be a dot or it'll be these crosses, right? It's telling you this is going to reverse. So, 3R. We've made profit on that trade. Alrighty, start small and let's do this every day. Now, I'm going to make this public because this is special. You can gain access to all of this plus these mentorship videos for free. Try it for 7 days and see where this can take you. There's no risk for you guys. Just follow what I'm doing. I'm sharing over 20 years of value in my mentorship videos. You're getting everything. All you need is that silver. Grab it now, 7 days, copy what I'm doing, make some money, trade a live account, 0.01 lots, no risk, get profitable, change your life. This is going to be going up, so you lock that in now and you're good to go. With that, I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next one.